Hello, it's me. No mic right now. I'll put it on later when I do the top-down thingy, but I am rearranging my desk and the things that I have in there. So I thought I was going to show you what I did there and maybe do a little face-to-face. Hello. It is 1:30-ish p.m. on Sunday afternoon, and it's way too late, in my opinion, to be starting my creative Sunday. But somehow today it wasn't in the cards for me to start as usual, like at 8:30 or whenever I usually do that. So I'm going to turn the camera around, have a shaky intro with what I changed, and then I'll do the rest. So I used to have this on my desk, and I had all the tools and pens that I regularly used in here, and it was over there in the corner, and there's still a lot of stuff over there. I'm thinking of possibly removing this one as well, so that my desk space just isn't this cluttered. There's always something on here. This is a letter holder where I keep all the papers that I use as writing boards, because I keep losing them, and then when I need one I don't have one. So I decided maybe if I keep them all here, then when I need one I can grab it. And then I have this canvas lamp on here. So I took this away, and what I decided to do is, let me move this slowly over here. So this is my tool drawer, and this was before, this was up here, but I have another one of those. They don't fit in our kitchen anymore. So I decided, well, I can just use them here. So I opened everything, every pouch that I own, which is, let me just grab the ones that are empty now. I used to have all the pens in pouches in different pen categories, and I never reached for them. So I decided to combine all of the pens, the ones that were in here and the ones that were in the pouches right over here. I would combine them all in here. This is really full, but I'm not really sure if I'm still using all of these or if they're still working. So what I decided to do is try this out for now and see if this helps me reach these pens more. Because if I don't reach for them, there is not really a reason to keep all of them. Especially because this is kind of overwhelming. So I closed the pen drawer. This is all the tools. And then this one was the one where I had all the pen pouches inside. This is all the... Now the dog is awake and maybe he needs to go outside. Ugh. Okay, today does not seem to be the day where I'm allowed to film, but I'm persevering. So I have some rags. Most of them are paper towels that I just, when I clean my pens and then I bring them back from the kitchen, I feel like they're not done yet, so I keep them here. And then I have my regular fabric paper towel. Ha ha ha. And then I do still have some coloring things here. So all of my wooden pencils are here, and then my watercolors. And back here is some tools that I had up here. So I'm consolidating things. And then this drawer is empty. Not 100% sure what I'm going to put in here, but it had papers in there. And I thought it was a cool thing to have, but it was so messy and it was so not used well that I decided I'm consolidating everything in here. And then I haven't even gotten here. So here's all of the cases that I'm not using right now. So I guess all of these should go in here as well. And then this one I think I did a review on. Not sure. It looks like there's lots of cat hair inside. I feel like this might be really good to be used to put all of my swatching supplies for my inks in there. That would then mean that I can put all of the green stuff in the background here away. So yes, that's where I'm at with that. But I do have some more things that I want to talk about before I'm going to put you on top down. I pulled out all of the things that I collect to give away. And I have, this is the envelope from my ephemera giveaway. These 2 pens are sold. Yes, I did. Thank you everyone who purchased, the 2 people who purchased those. Thank you so much. Even though I know it's the right decision, I really love both of those pens. They are so awesome, but they just don't work for me. And that I feel bad, but I know that the people who purchased them from me, I know that they will be in good hands. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, so I am going to, currently I'm working on a form where I can have people enter, and I'll mention that when I do basically giveaways. But I'm thinking, my idea is, you enter your name and your email address and all the things that I need in order to send you something. And then all throughout the year, I have that spreadsheet, and we'll mention it, and you can add yourself to that. But if you enter it once, then you're on there. And then until the end of December 2024, I will keep that and just pick a random number from that list. And once somebody won something, then I'll just delete them from that. Does that make sense? I don't know what you feel about that, but it's really, there seems to be some issues with me commenting on YouTube comments. It doesn't seem like the people get those mails. And so I don't really know how to contact people in order to give things away. So I'm working on that. I'm going to make some envelopes, and then I will be sending these out, and then I have them ready to just have them go. I have started, on my project, that Pens for My Pen Case project, and I inked up the Pilot Custom 74 with a medium nib with Waterman Serenity Blue, and I started thinking about how do I want to write these things down. And I wrote a whole sheet full of things that I would like to talk about. And yeah, and I think I really like the A6 size for that. This is my last year, when I thought I was going to use an A6 as an ink journal in 2024, this is what is left. And so I decided I'm just going to use this up as, for instance, a pen parade. We've started this on my Discord. If you're interested to join the Discord, just leave a comment down below. Here is a comparison of the Ferris Wheel Press Iron Ore and Diamine Nightfall. Similar but not the same. So I really just like using the spare pages for some. Oh, here's one more. This is one that I just did, and I really like this punchy color. I think last time I said that this is really comparable to the Sweet Dream or Sweet Dreams by Diamine that was in the Inkvent. However, it's a lot more interesting. And I have that currently in, as I said, look at how this looks. I haven't showed you this either. I have that in my Esterbrook SD Scarlet with the flex nib that Shauna had made for me by Shibui North. And I really enjoy this combo. So this is my pen parade for today that I haven't posted yet. And I have stuffed my Rickshaw Sinclair with 2 sleeves actually. And I wasn't sure if it was going to fit, but it does. And so each pen is in their own sleeve ish. And it still closes too. So well, okay, it's a little under pressure, but I think if the parallel wasn't in there, let's try again. This looks like it's not under so much stress, so I think that's doable, but I'm still using that parallel. So I decided I'm going to use this A6 notebook from Hobonichi for those pens from my pen case. And I'm also thinking that, so I have 3 inks that I already know that I'm going to use, but my friends on Discord said that they would also really enjoy if I was going to use a sheening ink and a shimmer. Was that the 2 things? And so maybe I'll do that. And especially after looking at this, I think I could fill quite a few pages with the different inks. So it would be Waterman Serenity Blue, Diamond Earl Grey, Troublemaker, Petrichor, Shimmer, Sheener. So 5 inks, 5 pages. I think that's doable. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on the front and back. But currently, this doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna check that and see. I mean, it's not good for taking photographs, but I also don't really want to take photographs. So maybe I'll do the title. And then after I've done the title and took a picture of that, I can write on the back sides. And then when I talk about it on video, it doesn't really matter to me. Because I think I want to share it on YouTube. That's the idea that I have. But ultimately, this is definitely for me. It's my birthday soon, and my son promised to make me a pen tray, and I think that's what they are working on right now. So I'm not complaining about the noise in the background. So if that is it, and it is what I'm getting, then I cannot wait to show you. So I think... is that what I was talking about? I have been using my ink journal, and I really like how this works. I think I need to just do more test and thoughts pages, but I've been just adding these pages here like I did here. However, I'm not journaling, I'm just writing my thoughts. I used to have the Hobonichi Weeks as my ink journal, and then every time I would journal, I would write thoughts. So I feel like that's what I want to do here as well. But I'm just not going to have it separated by date. I'm just going to fill in the list, all the thoughts that I had, so that when I am sharing my currently inked review, that then I know what I'm thinking about, what I thought about. I haven't even filled this in. Oh my gosh, this is such a... I started this here, and then I thought, I'm not going to have enough space, so I'm going to space it all together. So now it's not raise a glass, it's raise-a-gla. Raise-a-gla, raise-a-gla. That's maybe just the designer name, you know. I'm having so much fun trying different fonts. I need to look some up because I'm obviously gravitating towards the same, which is also good. But I'm really enjoying this a lot right now, and I hope I'm going to continue enjoying that. So that's what my ink journal looks like today on January 21st, I believe. And I'm glad I'm not using a Hobonichi Weeks for that anymore. I think just doing it chronologically in one go is going to be much better. Let's look at this, friends. This is how many of the date stickers basically I haven't used. And so this is what it looks like in here. The only thing that I'm noticing is that I'm not enjoying the square format. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting around here and here. And the thing that I really like about this is also the thing that I don't like about it, is that it looks really odd when I cut around this because the date is so removed from the design, but that's exactly what it's supposed to be like, because then I can just cut around here and use this in my journal. And I used this, I started journaling again. I'm not journaling daily, but I'm trying to. The last time that I journaled was Thursday. Today's Sunday, so daily not so much. But I have used this one here. So I just cut it out without the date. And then one here. So maybe I'm using one a week. That would be fine for me. And as you can see, I have started actually using my journal right here. But having a puppy that got neutered on Friday, he's doing okay, but it was really tough Friday night and yesterday. I'm glad I went to work yesterday, so I didn't have to deal with him. And the night from yesterday to today was also, my husband went out with him 3 times. I think I remember 2 times for sure. He's not feeling bad, but he's also not feeling well. That's the impression that I get. So I started using the journal and I started just fill it in. And I decided I don't really care what it looks like, because as I usually said, or recently said, I fill this in for a week. If for some reason I say, oh, I don't like the design, I mean, this is good, I like this, then I just turn the page and try another design the next week and see how that works for me. I noticed, and that is something that I'm trying to resist going out, I don't really have any dog stickers or stamps. So I'm always scrambling I found one here and then I found another one here. I've been doing like these little snippets of this. The first one was Max is here, first week. Max is still here, week 2. And then maybe I'll put Max got neutered on week 3. Yeah, so that's where I am with my journal, and I am really enjoying it. I am noticing though that I'm replicating things, and I'm also not stressed by it right now, but it feels like when I think about it, I'm starting to feel like, so now I have to catch up all of this. Do I remember anything here? I don't know. I don't really know why I didn't do this. I don't know where I should put this to remember it, because I really like adding these stickers into this. Where was I? Maybe I just need to put a timer or an alarm on my phone where I know that I'm here every day, and then just set an alarm that says fill in, what did I say? Small joys journal. And because maybe that might help. And I don't know if you saw, but I voted. And I also placed my birthday order, and you actually, if you see this, then yep, I purchased a Scribo pen. I actually purchased so many pens. Oh, this is not the way that Americans hold their fingers up. This is the way. So many pens. I purchased from Van Ness, and I don't know what they do with their packages, but their packages are the fastest in the world. It was supposed to arrive on Saturday, but it got here on Thursday. Yeah. And I don't have the Scribo right here because as I said, my son is making me a thing and a pen tray, and he needed the biggest pen that I have to know how to make it. So I got this one, and I purchased it with a broad nib, and it feels like a marker, but I actually want to put in the parallel nib. I also put one of them on my wish list. I hope they, like, the pen tray is like on the bottom of my list, and I said I sorted it by priorities, and the parallel was on second place. So I am hoping that if they are at the pen tray, that maybe if they went with priorities, that I'm also getting the parallel. I hope so. I hope it's not one of those, well, we know how to do these things, so we didn't dare order that for you. I hope they didn't do that. And then I talked about this for a while. This is the Lamy Marron, Marron. I don't really know why it's spelled that way because I don't know a word in German that is that name. It is a beautiful, beautiful brown, and I sold my Lamy my Kaweco All Sport in the Golden Espresso colorway, because it just wasn't the right pen for me. And I really enjoyed that brown, and I wanted to have another brown pen. And when I saw this, I knew that I needed to get this at some point. And so I threw it into that order when I placed it, because I saw that Van Ness had them. And yeah, if I had to only be able to keep one Lamy, then it would be this one, because it's just so pretty. And I am going to film videos on this Opus 88 Pink Demonstrator 2024. And I'm not going to film one for this, but I'm also, of course, filming a video for the Scribo when I have more time. And I guess I need to think about it, because I feel like if I don't have a script, I'm just not really able to talk in cohesive sentences anymore. The one thing that I realized, or having a puppy is basically like having a new member of the family, which it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a companion dog. So I guess it's not that far off, but I feel like all those feelings like having a new baby again. When you think you have so much time and then you just don't. So I have filled these. These are 10 pens. I have filled 10 pens. 5 are carryovers. I shared my currently inked video yesterday, so you would be able to see this already. Might have been watching this already. That's what I'm trying to say. But I haven't even written with all of them yet, and it's already the 21st. I think I inked them. Did I ink it last week? I think I inked them up last week. Yep. Oh, I remember. I inked them up last Friday. So that would be the 14th, 15th. Maybe I can find it out here. The 13th. So I know that I published the ink up video on Friday. Maybe I inked them up on Thursday. So somewhere around the 10th. So, well, I haven't written with them twice yet, but I'm not really that far away from being able to use, if I say, okay, from the 10th to the 10th, that would still give me this next week, and then the week after, and then the week after to experience all of those pens. That would be cool. But the one thing that I haven't done yet in 2024 is I haven't really gotten around to writing letters yet. I've sent out one, like actual letter. I sent out some stickers and I sent out some samples, but there's always something that is not working or that I'm not able to do because I have to deal with the puppy, which is okay. When the day is going well, which on Thursday, for instance, it didn't go well at all. I really enjoy spending time with the puppy, and I will also be able to enjoy the time that, the days that don't go well, they're still valuable days, but they're not necessarily enjoyable days. And so what do I write then? Today was a shitty day. I think I actually sat down and journaled that day because I was so pissed at the world that I decided to write it all down. But yeah, this is my spread so far. I have stuck in things along the way, which I really enjoy. And I'm not going to film this right now because I'm actually thinking. So here's a thought that is not really working, but I'm still going to go that way. I'm thinking that if I am going to sort all through my ephemera stuff that I wanted to put in envelopes so that I'm able to give them away, then I will be able to sit down and write letters and journal really comfortably because I'm so zoned in and there's no clutter. But I don't know if that's going to work. But it feels like that is the next step that I need to work on today. I received my Brandy Kincaid Extravagant Hope this past week, and I just wanted to show you the sticker that is in the letter, and I love it. May we greet what comes with curiosity and courage. Oh, I said it wrong. May we greet what comes with curiosity and courage. And I just like that. But I don't really know if I want to put it in this spread because it's already super full, or if I'm going to start next week with this. Maybe I'm just going to commit to that right now because then I know it's down. It is down on the paper, and I like that. Would you believe that my middle child, so I already have an older child, is turning 17 on Friday? Yep, I'm getting old. Older. I'm not old, just medium old. I'm also turning, like this week my son is turning 17, and the week after I'm turning, I don't even know. Oh yeah, 47, because I'm already saying 47, but that's actually not true. I believe. I don't know. 7 plus 7 is 14, right? Yeah. So 2024, 47. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm rambling, and I do want to add stuff in here, but I need to have a think on what I want to write here before I would do that on video, but I don't even know what I want to write. But do you want to see what is in here? What was in here? So that you can buy one for yourself. I think her subscriptions are currently open, the spots. I like this. You don't have to hurry. And then I haven't opened this, Now and Later. And then this one is a Good Words for Later. This is different than it was before. Last year they were this size, I think. And now they're smaller, which will make it easier to put them. Oh, okay. I guess it's not a word for later. I think it's a word for this journal for this past week. Because it feels hardest at the start, but you are doing this. Give yourself the grace and space to keep going. Love me. And you know what? This is exactly what I needed to hear. Actually, I should have opened this on Thursday because, yeah, I'm going to sticker this in here like that so I can, maybe I'm just going to write about Max right under here. What the thing is, I would love to be able to stick this here and then flip it up, but that doesn't work. This would be perfection if this was upside down. So I just, maybe, I don't know where I'm going to stick it, but I'm going to stick this right in here because this is the start of a new chapter and it is so hard. I'm seeing traits in myself that I thought I had already left, like being annoyed, yelling at my kids, being really annoyed, bitching, and then changing that to sunshine and happiness in seconds. And my kid is like, I'm confused. So I'm going to put this in here. I'm so glad I showed you. And then, or I could put this in here, and I don't know yet. We will see, but this is going in my journal here. And then what else was in here? There's always a playlist that you can add to your Spotify. There's always a letter. There is, looks like new things. Do you want to see a glimpse of the pen? There's often quotes, and what I like about the quote is that she explains why she likes it or why she likes this book. And that's on the back side. Then there is a, not sure what this is. This is new. This is the first time that is here. Then there's often a sticker sheet. I don't know if there's always a sticker sheet, but there's often one. This one is lovely. I like those flowers. And then there's stuff, hopey stuff. More. And then there is postcards. I'm doing the thing I learned early to do. I am paying attention to small beauties, whatever I have, as if it were our duty to find things to love, to bind ourselves to this world. And then another postcard, home is a feeling we carry. I like this a lot. I already know who I'm sending this to, though. Every mark we make dots a line between us and keeps us connected. There's so much wisdom in all of those little teeny tiny words. I love those. And then this one. I don't know what this is, but Maybe I'll open it and see. Today, February 14th, June 30th. Oh, okay. Maybe it's in the letter. I'm going to read the letter. And then this is this year. We will trust our hearts to hold us no matter what comes our way. What I like is that I could technically cut this down to standard size and still be able to read the title. And then this is a permission slip. As of this day, whoever, the owner of this slip has permission to live out loud, to stop worrying about being too much or too little, and to no longer question if they deserve to take up space, because they absolutely do. This slip grants its owner permission to let go of any old nonsense about being perfect, because life is about practice, and they are doing just that. By signing this slip, you confirm the following: I will be as good to myself as I am to everyone else. There's a 2 missing, but that's okay. I will trust all my trying as worthy and valuable. I will hold both my tumbles and triumphs tenderly. Give my permission to live a bold, brave, beautiful life. Signed. I like this. It's a really good reminder. Okay, I am leaving you all here. Sometimes I really like my snippets from my desk. Sometimes I don't. Today is a don't day, but this is what you get today. I hope I will see you next Sunday, I believe. I don't have any plans yet, so this might be happening. And I'm hopefully going to be able to show you what this week looks like. And maybe I'm in a better mood to journal with you in that weekly spread. Let me know if you, I think I asked on my coffee video that is coming out soon, whether you prefer me to fill out my reading journal on camera and talk about the books that I read, or if that's not something that you are interested in. I am shaking my camera really hard now, so goodbye. See you soon.